I got it backwards. Speaking of which, it's 8/8 today. You know what that means? Astrologically, it's the Lionsgate portal. So that's probably part of the reason we've had a really intense afternoon, you guys. I know I promised we would be back to our regularly scheduled silly goofy vibes, but we've had another health scare. So this time it wasn't me. So now, you know, it's not just me. What's that? Let's Eat. I think it's, you know, Let's Eat Grandma. Oh my God, you should look them up. You would love them. They're like, it's like weird, quirky pop music. But they have a song called It's Not Just Me. That was scary. That was a little spooky, but it is October and it is the Lionsgate portal. So I think you actually like received some sort of like psychic transmission. I think you're like getting powers. They're gonna arrive any minute now, or maybe they're already here.
That would be great. I do need some kind of power.
Powerful stuff is in the air, in the atmosphere, in the ether. And we are here today to react to the new Charli Xcx album, music, fashion, film. I'm so excited. 11 songs, 30 minutes, and I have only heard rock music and SS26, but to be honest, I don't even remember what SS26 sounds like. I know I liked it when I heard it, but I don't remember anything about it. And then I've been avoiding Wink Wink at all costs because I didn't want to be spoiled. So I think you've heard anything but rock music, have you?
That's correct.
Okay. Never one of those people that is like gatekeepy about something that I've liked before it gets popular or whatever. But I do think it's interesting that like fans of her would be surprised, because a lot of people did not like rock music when it came out. It was so dramatic. You know how people are. But it just, as someone who has been listening to Charli since True Romance, I'm like, I just don't know why you would ever be confused by that song coming out of her, because it's classic, quintessential Charli. It's Charli, baby. Like, hello?
Her unreleased, like, first album is basically like a punk album.
Yeah, exactly. That was my introduction to her, when she was, like, fully considered, like, a punk artist. And she was, like, very experimental and, like, innovative in the scene. And then, like, even when True Romance came out, it was like, oh, she's, like, selling out now. Now she's got, like, the big studio album. Like, okay, girl. Like, so yeah, it's just interesting. She's had such a long and fascinating career, and I just think it's fascinating how in this day and age, even though information is like more accessible than ever, it feels like people are more like willfully ignorant than ever. It's like they only know like the most recent thing about their favorite artists. That's just something I've been noticing lately across a lot of fandoms, not just Charli's, but I would say with her albums, it takes me a few listens to really get the message. But then once you get it, you got it. I feel like I kind of say that about everything. I think I'm just slow, but we already know that.
No, I relate to that completely. I didn't really get on the Charli train until right before Brat came out. I had always known I don't think I even really knew singles. I just knew songs here and there.
Yeah, because I mean, she had so many radio hits. Oh gosh. breathe.
Yeah, you're right. She had tons of hits, and because of that, I never really had an idea of who she was as an artist, like musically, because she can kind of do anything, but I never had listened to the albums until right before Brat came out. I got really into Crash, and anyway, she opened a lot of doors for me, like where I needed what I was listening to at that time, for me to get back into the pop scene. So Brat came at exactly the right time for me, and it's been really fun to go back through all of her albums. I think it's pretty obvious when you like listen to her music or you read any interviews with her that she really likes to make music that is unexpected. She just doesn't want to make music that not just like when you play the album, you don't know what you're gonna get, but like from moment to moment in the song, she wants you to have no idea what's gonna come next. So she doesn't like repeat herself that much, and she loves to take chances on things, and that always makes for an exciting listen. I think even if, like you said, I don't always connect with everything, or I don't always connect to it on the first listen, sometimes even like the 10th listen, I'm still like, huh?
Yeah.
But that, she likes that.
Yeah.
Like, that's what makes her feel fulfilled, when she can like make the listener go, huh? She gets off on that. She's talked about it openly.
Yeah.
I don't know if you count the Wuthering Heights soundtrack as part of her.
I've actually been getting into that kind of lately, because I did like Chains of Love when I first heard it, but I kind of like just the rest of the album, you know, was just not really. Cause see, I wasn't into the Wuthering Heights even at all, so it's like, you know, I got that was like its own thing, but I was listening to that recently, and there's a lot more songs on there that I'm like, okay, this actually goes off.
I was kind of the same way. Like, I started getting back into my early 80s, like new wave, dark wave stuff, the psychedelic furs, and then I listened to a little bit of that Wuthering Heights, and I was hearing so many similarities, and it made that album make so much more sense to me. I'm still coming around on it, but I have a better understanding now of what she was going for there. Yeah.
Some of the production on the Wuthering Heights almost kind of reminds me of Pedal. Some of the production on Pedal that we just heard. I love the darkness, the dark wave that's coming. Ride the wave. Feel the thunder.
This isn't bothering you, is it?
No.
Okay, good.
You can keep it going the whole time, because I don't think it'll affect the sound. It might. I guess we'll find out.
It can't be any worse than Kendall's dirt bike every 3 seconds.
I wish he would leave me alone, but he's the devil in reverse. Look, this is him right here. He's actually, look, that literally is him.
It really is wild how that is exactly what happened to me.
Girl, we really are riding the lightning. I think it's also like the whole thing with Brat was just so unexpected for like everyone involved. Like, I don't think Charli expected Brat to hit and resonate the way it did, like so like astronomically out of control into the stratosphere. Like, I don't think we've had another album take over pop culture since Brat. I would say the closest we've got is the Zara album, maybe, but like still that's only like kind of like the whole entire world like stopped to listen to Brat, and like it became like Brat Summer, and it was just like this whole like huge phenomenon that became so much bigger than just, you know, one artist and one album. And I don't think she expected that to happen, because if anything, my speculation would be for that to be the because Brat is the follow-up to Crash, correct? I think she, if anything, was feeling maybe disillusioned and like frustrated that Crash wasn't as well received as we both feel like it should have been. And I feel like with Brat, she kind of was being like, okay, well, fuck you then. I don't know what you guys want. Like, here's some random weird shit. But then that's the album that became this like huge phenomenon, like mainstream, massive success. And so then it's just so fascinating that it seems like the fans who have come aboard during the Brat era are like now rejecting this new album. Like, they were the ones that were like, what the fuck is this, when rock music came out. And it's just like, that's just kind of confusing to me. I'm not really understanding the disconnect there, but it is what it is, I guess. But sorry if I'm just like taking up too much time rambling.
You're okay.
Okay. I put it in the hoop like slam.
Has Charli Xcx ever given you a medical event? I'm being serious. Tell us in the comments.
Because that's what's happening. It's happening. It's catching. It's contagious.
Maybe you like
what's happening
conceived a child. Who knows?
True.
Did something significant happen to Charli Xcx?
I think I've definitely had like psychotic episodes while listening to Charli Xcx. But I don't think the psychosis was induced by the music. I think I was more so using the music as a pacifier for the psychosis.
Yeah.
Back to the sweat. We're back to the sweat. The sweat tour. I forgot. I wasn't even thinking. See? The frequency. But speaking of movies, I'm not just a music head. I'm also a film bro. So I'm pretty excited about Miss Music Fashion Film here because we'll get to it when we get to it. But when I saw the last track featuring David Cronenberg, I'm actually like, it's gonna get embarrassing again. It's gonna get embarrassing because even just like saying his name out loud, I'm having a medical event now. I'm a crony.
Can you give us a quick rundown what films?
Oh, yes, of course. So he is a horror director known for more sci-fi body horror such as The Fly, Videodrome.
Videodrome really scared me.
Really?
Yes.
That's my favorite movie of his.
Oh, I liked it.
I'm a crony.
The Fly is really good too.
So I have no idea what that's going to be. If it's just going to be like him talking on it or something, who knows? But I'm excited for that. I love that Charli is also a crony, and I'm ready to get the fuck into this album. What about you?
Yeah.
Did you want to say anything more about your state, your altered state right now, or do you want to just like leave that up to the imagination?
Yeah, we'll let them figure it out for themselves.
Track 1, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. This is not a joke. Wow. I'm really banging my head. I'm really hitting my neck. The nerve damage is real, but it's the only way to feel something. Cut the camera's dead on. Yeah, maybe jump off the stage. I hope they catch you today, but if they don't, it's okay. I think the dance floor is dead. So now we're making music. Oh, we're losing it. I'm really banging my head. I'm really banging my head. I'm really banging my head, and now we're making Ooh.
It's too bad that
Whoa.
we were not filming really because you
I
could
don't-
make such.
I don't want to see that again. Like, I'm really not trying to like freak
No,
you
I
out or
get
like
you.
be more dramatic about it, but it was scary.
I'm sure it was.
Wow, everything, everywhere, all at once. When I first heard this song, I loved it immediately. There's so much to say. There's so where to even begin. I know I'm probably wrong, okay? But all of the lyrics that I've seen say, I think the dance floor is dead. I could have sworn. I get this way about so many Sleep Token songs where I disagree with the official lyrics. I really, really thought and still think she's saying, I think the dance hall is dead.
Oh.
And that's like a very different meaning if
Yes.
she's saying dance hall. That's like a different message. But that's what when I first heard the song, I thought that's what she was saying. So that if it is dance floor, I feel like that means something completely different.
I could see it being dance hall though because she got her start at raves. Like she's been in more than just the actual current dance scene. Like
Yeah.
she's been in the thick of it.
Yeah. Into the thick of it. into the thick of it. But yeah, this really happened. I'm really banging my head. The nerve damage is real. But yeah, I love this song. It's so fun. It's so quintessential Charli. I love that the instrumental is just kind of like that very simple loop.
I like that this song feels like it could fit on that first album of hers. The one that's like, I don't know if it was unreleased or she's got it scrapped or what exactly, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When I first heard this, it took me a minute to come around on it. Not because I had any issue with her doing a different genre. I mean, what people think is a different genre, but there's a lot of harsh sounds on purpose. Like she wants you to be kind of assaulted by a lot of the sounds that are happening. And I was a little bit. And it took me a minute to get on with it. But now that I have and I understand, basically this song is like what she had wanted to release when she was a teenager, but she didn't have maybe the musical capability or the studio time or like whatever she needed to make the song sound like this. Now she can, and this is what she wanted to listen to when she was that age.
This song for me was just like a really fascinating litmus test of like what the GP is like able to process right now, because I guess people have probably come around on it now, and I know it was like a meme and stuff on TikTok, but like a lot of people were like really upset and were really like, this is bullshit when they first heard it, and like because it was like they were like, we want Brat again. And it's like, but even if you did, how is this not? I'm confused. Like you're confused. I'm confused. Like I don't know. And it's just like, if people are like, this is the most like confusing noise music I've ever heard, that's a little concerning. That's like, we're losing the ancient texts.
When I see or like hear people, you know, talking about those are their reactions, I just can't help but think like, you must not enjoy music if you don't actually enjoy the experience of listening to music, and that includes maybe hearing stuff that you don't like. Like, what is the point of coming into spaces to discuss it when that's what those people like? They just want to be a part of some kind of group or movement discussing like a common thing, but they don't. I just find that so often. It's like, where is the enjoyment?
Like what are you getting out of it in the first place if that's always your reaction? It's just like immediate, like, anyway. But yeah, so I think that's a great, I mean, I have no idea really what the rest of the album is going to sound like, but super strong start.
I really liked that it was short because it not only, you know, immediately puts us into a new genre, but also puts us in the headspace of,
we know what we're about to get into.
Yes, exactly.
SS26. Have you heard this one?
No, I have not.
I heard it a couple times when it came out. So like I said, I remember liking it, but no memory of what it sounds like at all. I don't even know what SS26 stands for.
I was gonna say, is that a common
summer
like
season? Summer season 26, maybe. Okay, maybe. So. I think I could be remembering something. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Spring, summer, 26, when the world is gonna end, no hope for anything. Yeah, we're walking on a runway that goes straight to hell. Nothing's gonna save us, not music, fashion, or film. Spring, summer, 26, when the world is gonna end, no hope for anything. Yeah, we're walking on a runway that goes straight to hell. I know. Cigarettes, put 'em out.
had that plucky instrument at the end. Sorry, my button keeps making noise. I'm gonna get it under control. That plucky instrument at the end, I was picking up on it a few lines before, and I was gonna say I couldn't tell if it was keys or like some sort of woodwind instrument, but then at the end you could definitely tell it was like some sort of plucky guitar or something that had some sort of like, you know, distortion on it. So yeah, I really loved the sound of that.
I liked this one a lot. Even though it had those guitars over the verses, her vocal was really soft. So
yes.
This song did not feel harsh at all the way the first one did. So even though this still had sort of, I mean, it didn't feel that like rock to me. It was more like soft pop. But even though this did have a bit of an alternative element to it, it didn't have the biting harshness of the first one. And so that automatically like just changes the vibe on it. And anyway, this was just like a really cool hangout song, and I like that there's not really a bunch of metaphor and stuff happening in the lyrics. She's just narrating what's going on with her life.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, very interesting you bring that up about the soft vocal. It's like this almost sounds more like in like mid 2000s like indie Britpop.
Yes.
Which obviously I'm sure she's pulling from that on purpose. I'm going back in her own memory and like thinking about what she was listening to, you know, 10 years ago, maybe like 2016 instead of 2026, and she's kind of like you know, sort of like reckoning with the passage of time and like what she's going to do now, what she's going to take with her, and what she's going to leave behind. And I think all of that just comes through so strongly in this song, even though it's so minimalist. There's not a lot going on in that sense.
I like that it sort of feels like she's just reveling in the place that she's in at that moment. Cultural power suddenly that she has lacked before, and that's changed like where she sits, you know, in the industry, but she's still her. And like she says, she's still gonna like you know, she's still gonna be a mess. She's got these cigarettes, like she's always she's not gonna stop being herself. She's smoking, she's gonna lie to the press and, you know, continue to just be herself because she can't be anything else.
Yeah. And think I'll be all right if I look good in the clothes. That's almost like making me think back again to the Ariana album we just listened to, like as long as she keeps getting it right.
Yeah,
fascinating.
And it does that does kind of provide an interesting viewpoint on this whole album, I guess, because I mean she positioned herself that way, but I think after Brat, she sort of emerged as like a fashion
fashion
player.
icon.
In a
it
way
became
that
a whole like movement.
And I had never heard about her in any sort of fashion discussions before. So, you know, now suddenly she has eyes on her in a different way than ever before.
Yeah. And when she says nothing's gonna save us, not music, fashion, or film, I'm really taking that in. I don't think she's saying it in like a nihilistic way. Is it nihilistic or nihilistic?
I've always said nihilistic.
Okay, I think it might be an envelope situation, but I think it's more like melancholy optimism. Does that make sense?
Yes, I completely understand. To me, it sounds like she's saying the things that.
Like, I know she's, sorry if am I interrupting?
No, keep
like, I know she's saying no hope for any of it, but it's almost, she's saying it in a way of kind of like you're saying, it's like when you're hanging out with your friends and you're smoking and listening to music and you're just talking shit about like everything that's going on. And like, to me, it doesn't read as like depressing or like, okay, well, if this all means nothing, then just fuck everything. It's like, yes, that is what she's saying, but in like a positive way. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Like,
I understand.
It's like this is like it gives me motivation. It makes me want to like get up and do something. Like, nothing's gonna save us, not music, fashion, or film. Okay, then like let's do something. You know, like let's get out there. Like
I agree, and I think if she actually did think it was true that music couldn't save us, she wouldn't have put this out, and she wouldn't continue to make music at all.
Yeah, music, fashion, film. These are human needs, even though people think of them as such like frivolous luxuries and like, you know, shallow things that like are distractions and like not like the sacred important things of life. But I think she's saying yes, they are.
Yes.
T. Track 3 is card declined. Are you ready?
Yes.
Have you ever had a card decline?
Several times.
Let's go shopping.
Oh.
I'll buy a handbag. I'll
Yes.
buy some shoes. I'll buy a smile. I'll buy some jewelry. A personality. A whole backstory. Card declined. Let's go shopping. I'll buy a handbag. I'll buy some perfume. A mahjong sofa. A new apartment. A whole new life. Card declined. Some showbacks. Let's go jewelry. Let's go shopping. I'll buy some shoes. I'll buy a smile. I'll buy some jewelry. A personality. A whole backstory. Card declined. Let's go shopping. I'll buy a handbag. I'll buy some perfume. A mahjong sofa. A new apartment. A whole new life. Card declined. Declined. Let's go shopping. I'll buy a handbag. I'll buy some shoes. I'll buy a smile. I'll buy some jewelry. I'll buy some money. A whole backstory. Card declined. Let's go shopping. I'll buy a handbag. I'll buy some perfume. I'll buy some sofa. A new apartment.
I thought so, but I don't know.
I keep thinking about you every single day. I keep thinking about you every single night. Thinking about you every single day. I keep thinking about you every single night. I keep on thinking about you every single day and night. I keep on thinking about you every single day and night.
Oh my god. I fucking loved everything about that. I don't even know where to start. What about you?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. To me, it kind of felt like the two disparate parts
Yes.
were like, this is what she's doing to take her mind off the fact
Yes.
that she's
Yes.
she's heartbroken.
Yes, totally. I was totally getting this very like cinematic vision of like she's going on this like manic shopping spree and it's like, okay, I'm maxing out my cards, but like who gives a fuck, like all this stuff. And then when it switches up to the different song at the end, I was like, now after she's like back like at home
Yes.
alone with all her stuff, she's like, okay, now I need to like write a song about like what's going on. And so that was like just a peek into like a whole different world.
Yeah.
Maybe that could even be like foreshadowing about like the era that's gonna come after this one, or who knows, maybe it'll come up again on the album later. But I loved that. Oh my god.
It kind of made me think about how I don't know if any artists are still doing this, but back when people kind of only listened to full albums on CD, a lot of artists would have hidden tracks, so where there would be a, like, after you think the song is over, there's this really long time of silence.
Yes.
Like, really, really long, super extended. But if you're a person who's playing the album, you just keep it playing, and then suddenly, oh, there's more noise. There's a hidden track here. That's kind of like the feeling I was
It's
getting.
Like she wants it to be like a jump scare.
Yes.
God, that like industrial guitar is like just
I know
the ASMR of my soul.
It was really feeding into the melancholy undertone that was throughout the whole thing, because, you know, it's like you were saying, if this was playing over a shopping montage, you think that the person would be having fun, like they're happy, but you can tell in the sound, the way that
it's haunting. Yes.
She's not happy right now.
Totally. And speaking of haunting, Sophie continues to haunt the narrative, because I was thinking, already I was like, at the beginning, I was like, there's some face shopping references happening. But like the way the production changed, I think there wasn't really a bridge, but it kind of, the switch up in the production almost made it a bridge, because kind of like what you were saying about like that contrast between the melancholy and like the sort of manic euphoria, that this song gives you. Like, I was like, I love the way she's taking this very like bubblegum pop, like electronic pop vocal melody and like thematic imagery, and pairing it with that really heavy grungy industrial guitar. I love those sounds coming together. But then she switches it up right before like the big switch up where the production kind of starts to melt and match into that a little more, and that's where I kind of was feeling like it sounds a bit like a Sophie song. So I loved every moment of it.
I, like you were saying, that ending section where it was like a whole new song, I could totally see that being like a new sound that she would explore and give a whole era. Even though it did also have that sort of melancholy undertone, her vocals sounded more hopeful on it. Like it was just like the exact opposite of what we got from the first part of the song, and that's obviously intentional, but it worked perfectly for me. There's multiple the whole song is called Card Decline, but there's multiple times in the song where, if you're like following this as a story, where she's had this card decline, so you would think that would be a point where somebody would stop, or like would express a moment of unhappiness, but she just keeps going, because the card declining is not the point of the song. Right.
And just the way, like, you know, the repetitive, it's like bleeding into each other. It's like days, you know, are just going by, and it's like she's just in this cycle. But I don't know, it seems like she is also kind of like in control in a way, and she just doesn't care. Like, it's like, I feel like it's like she's saying a personality doesn't have like to be this like religious thing that you like cling to and like can't let go of. Like if you don't like your personality, just change it, get a new one. Like, just stop being that way, like do something different, you know? So I do get that kind of, again, like that optimistic, almost like motivational energy from it, even though, like we were saying, there's this haunting kind of toxic energy in the background.
That's an interesting idea that you brought up, because Charli and Sophie, both alike, they've spoken about it before. They're like, the whole way that they approached music and like producing it was that they wanted to blend elements that don't sound like music and make it into pop or dance music, and that you could basically say that that's what she's doing with a personality. Like, what are the elements that make up a personality? Let me refashion that and show you what else it can look like.
Totally. Track 4 is Camera. You ready for the camera?
Yep.
1.
It makes me wanna throw my life away.
so familiar. Is that like an interpolation?
It makes me wanna throw my life away, 'cause I feel different on the mark. Something new and undiscovered, and something kind of violent. Daring to fail and being ugly. I'm inspired and alive, 'cause all I know is how it makes me feel. And it makes me feel how it makes me feel. Yeah, it makes me feel how it makes me feel. Yeah, it makes me feel how it makes me feel. When the camera's on, yeah, it makes me feel how it makes me feel. Yeah, it makes me feel how it makes me feel. Yeah, it makes me feel how it makes me feel. When the camera's on, I can be anything I wanna be, and I can feel the things I don't normally feel. Yeah, I can finally be totally honest. It's like I'm looking down the barrel of a gun. Fucking shoot me. I don't feel embarrassed even if I suck. I'm always craving an experience that feels dangerous, and maybe this is it. Maybe it's what I need, 'cause it's the only way to feel like I'm not actually me.
Why? I don't know what that was. The da 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 da.
It did sound extremely familiar.
Yeah. But was that a guitar?
I think it sounded like acoustic guitar
Yeah.
to me, or like an electric that wasn't plugged into the amp. I don't know.
Definitely giving that mid 2000s like indie alternative sort of sound, and that fast paced.
I found this song, like the lyrics, pretty interesting because she's basically saying she feels that when she's acting, maybe not necessarily acting, but when she's in front of the camera, she can be more honest because she doesn't have to like hide parts of herself, because she can be another person. But
Right.
she also is saying, like, she knows she may be bad at this, but she craves a dangerous experience. She wants the
adrenaline
thrill.
junkie.
Yeah, she wants the thrill of something unknown.
Same twin.
The potential of having people rave, or what's the opposite of jeer her, I guess. That's probably not the right word, but
Totally. Everything you just said. Exactly.
and the whole idea behind that, like, that in and of itself is pretty interesting, because I mean, she can say whatever she wants in her music, so it's her choice what she puts out. So even if that is true, if she can only be truly honest, like when she's acting, is that of her own doing? You know what I mean? But that's something to consider.
Yes.
Because especially now, I mean, she's probably the most in control of her musical output that she's ever been.
The adrenaline of performing for a crowd, and just like you were saying, that's where she feels the most free to just project whatever she wants that day. I guess that's the way she can experience herself. Like, we are the universe experiencing itself. Like, that makes so much sense. Why David Cronenberg's on the album? That's the whole point of Video Realm. Sorry, I'm a crazy person. I'm not normal, but I am.
It's the rock music.
Literally, the medical event is happening. It's upon us. It all makes sense now because the camera. Yeah.
Tell me, what are you thinking?
Well, Videodrome, because that's the whole thing, is if you put yourself on camera, you have immortalized yourself, because that, especially with the way technology has advanced now, like these videos even, like, what if like thousands of years from now, these videos are like still accessible somewhere and someone like finds them and it's like, damn, these bitches have been dead for thousands of years. That's crazy. But we're not dead because we're right here on this video right now. So you can watch us forever. That's part of like the Videodrome of it all.
And she says, am I trying to be a girl on the screen when I'm turning 34? But the whole point of it is that she's been immortal since the first time she put out music. Once you put out music, once you make a digital footprint, I mean, you are. But especially her, like, she has a cultural footprint at this point. So it's interesting that even she, I mean, of course she does, but even she feels old when she's been the one kind of seen as leading this sort of dance music as critical thought.
And just the bratty, brash, punky attitude. It's like at some age, it's like, okay, you're supposed to be a grown woman now. You're supposed to grow up and be a grown woman and be serious and follow the rules and settle down. And I think that is like a really positive thing about Brat blowing up the way it did, because I really do think it helped a lot of women break out of that brainwashing of like, I'm not gonna abandon my personality and my sense of self and my instincts just because you're saying I have to be like a buttoned up, like sophisticated woman now. Like, I'm gonna be a bratty little bitch forever, even after I die. So be on the lookout for that.
She herself is attracted to the experience, and she really, it seems to me like she doesn't care what, not just what the fans think, but what any critics think of her, because like she said over and over again, it's the experience of making it and releasing it that is giving her what she needs, not the reception.
Exactly. All that's left is what you leave behind, and this is her saying like, yep, I'm good with that, like, because I'm staying true to myself and I'm doing what I want, and I'm putting everything of me that I can in this, like, so there will be as much data and information about me as possible, that it won't be this like mystery that people have to put together. Like, it will be clear who I was and what I stood for, even if sometimes that was nothing.
I like that she's talking openly about just the feeling of uncertainty of whether she wants to continue making music or to go in a different direction. I'm sure plenty of artists can relate to that, but especially when you maybe get stuck in your head of feeling like you've reached the pinnacle of what you could achieve, especially if maybe it was something that came out of nowhere and wasn't even a goal that you had set out to meet. It can sort of feel like, well, what else is next?
Yeah, totally. My boob sweat. Well, you know what? It's the sweat tour. It's the sweat tour. So get into that or get out.
This is unrelated, but I just have to say this. For people who use Apple Music, do you just like struggle with the whole app?
I think it might be because of your phone.
Yeah, that's true. I forget that.
Yeah. I hope you can get a newer one soon, because I think that would alleviate a lot of your frustrations with technology.
2007.
I can take you to heaven like kids, 2007. Pop star in my bedroom like kids, 2007. I can take you to heaven like kids, 2007. Pop star in my bedroom like kids.
It's giving like a G6.
Oh, it is.
I can take you to heaven like kids, 2007. Pop star in my bedroom like kids, 2007. I can take you to heaven like kids, 2007. Pop star in my bedroom like kids, 2007.
Oh.
Pictures on the sofa become pictures on the screen. All from your apartment, you can shine bright like a star. Pictures on the sofa become pictures on the screen. All from your apartment, you can shine bright like a star. I can take you to heaven like kids, 2007. Pop star in my bedroom like kids, 2007.
It really is like 2007 in the blender.
2007. Pop star in my bedroom like kids, 2007.
Oh, yeah. that one is gonna have tons of replay value.
Yes. And I was gonna say, she has another song that is a year called 1999. That song is okay for me. I don't love it. So I actually had kind of low expectations for 2007. Highly exceeded my expectations. I loved that.
I think you hit the nail on the head when you were saying that she made the soundscape feel like 2007.
In a blender, yeah, because that IKYWGST, because that's the thing, that those years that we were in high school, it was like the two most popular sounds on the radio. Well, it was a lot of like crunk rap music.
Yeah.
It was a lot of pop punk music, and it was a lot of like really like deep
EDM.
bass, like electronic music. Like that was the vibe of the time, and she managed to kind of like whisk that all up into this sort of like maelstrom of a song, which was really fun.
She did make it sound good. During the actual year 2007, I personally was not loving a lot of the sounds that the pop scene was like using. Just like when we were there, I was having a hard time with it, and I think that's when I started rejecting pop. It was and I was like, I just want to listen to alternative and rock. But everything that she touched her fingers on in this song, she did it exactly the way she needed to, and you said it perfectly. It sounds like 2007, and you can tell that she has a lot of fondness for all the sounds that she's stepping into, and that time in her life, or at least how she felt. You know, she's saying that she used to idolize these people, and she can still feel like she can go back to a time where she can feel like that,
where she was so like starry-eyed, and you know, she's harnessing that sort of like childlike joy again, and wonder, and curiosity.
I don't know how to explain it, but I felt it when, this isn't anything against Lady Gaga, but I randomly felt it when we listened to that first album. This will never, whatever, but we filmed an album reaction to Lady Gaga's first album, and that will probably never go up, and that's fine. It probably shouldn't.
I think it's lost media,
But anyway, I had not listened to that album. It was released when we were in high school. She had heard the whole thing, but I only knew like the big singles. So we listened to it. I think this is maybe like a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago or something. And I remember hearing those songs that even in high school I didn't like, and I was like, I still am not loving the sound. It's just the way that they were mixing it didn't do it for me. I didn't have anything against trap, just whatever I was hearing on the radio, I was like, I don't like this.
What a time to be alive indeed. Are you ready for track 6? I'm afraid.
I
am afraid.
Stained.
Smile empty soul.
Happiness came in a box, never meant that much before, till I met someone who knew how to balance who I am. As we know, I'm insecure. You might have missed out on my path. I replicate the things I learn. I don't blame them though. I'm a wife, I'm a kid, I'm destroyed, I'm a bitch, I'm too drunk, I can't sleep, I can't feel, I'm afraid, I'm nothing without him. What if I ruin it? Take the rig, I'm a wife, I'm a kid, I'm destroyed, I'm a bitch, I'm too drunk, I can't sleep, I can't feel anything. I'm afraid, I'm nothing without him. What if I ruin it? Take the rig. It's complicated how I feel. No, I'm not supposed to say, but I have to get it out, so my insides don't turn black. All this pain makes me believe I'm a
Sounds like a Jack Off Jill
song. An excuse I tell myself to act selfishly. I'm a wife, I'm a kid, I'm destroyed, I'm a bitch, I'm too drunk, I can't sleep, I can't feel, I'm afraid, I'm
Heights. Whoa.
I like that this song kind of feels like it's giving that Meredith Brooks song.
Yes,
I'm a bitch,
yes,
I'm a lover,
yes.
I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner,
Exactly.
I'm a saint. I do not feel ashamed.
Yeah, but she does feel ashamed. So, I mean, obviously this is Charli's version of that. So I think that's really interesting that this is not an empowering song. She's not feeling good here, but she's being vulnerable, and there is power in that. Also, children, if you're out there, there's a band called Jack Off Jill. They have an album called Clear Hearts, Gray Flowers. This song sounds like it could be on that album. Even the way she was singing, she kind of sounded like the vocalist of Jack Off Jill. I was living, because that was the time in my life, okay? I love that she's talking about this, and she even talks about how, like, you know, it's not like women aren't supposed to say things like this. It's like, you know, it's like you're not supposed to ever feel like, oh shit, like maybe I did the wrong thing getting married, or like, you know, or like maybe I felt pressured, or is it good or is it bad? Like, I don't know if I'm happy or not. Like, you're not supposed to ever say stuff like that out loud. So I love that she's, you know, breaking that social rule so publicly in a piece of art like this.
Yeah, that
yeah, no, I'm not supposed to say, but I have to get it out so my insides don't turn black.
there's trying to think, there was minimal guitar in it, so it's just like there's not much happening, so we're left with just her voice, and it sounds so despondent.
Yeah.
Like you could just really tell that she was feeling kind of every emotion that
she's in a dark place in this song. She's not feeling, you know, and she has to get it out. You know, and it's giving that song from The Wedding Singer. Put a bullet in my head.
Do you think they sang that at Taylor's wedding? I'm sure you did.
I hope so.
I do too. Do you think her husband's on this song?
Ooh.
I thought it would be nice and cool if he is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he seems like that sort of like, you know, calming, grounding presence in her life, that like when she's freaking out, he can kind of like bring her back. I think his name might be
George.
No, just the same people we've had so far.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know much about him, but I obviously know that he's a producer and musician, and I'm sure just that alone is very helpful. And someone who is, he's not really front facing, but he's like behind the scenes facing in a way that we can comprehend.
Yeah, totally. Speaking of 2007, are you ready for?
Yeah!
Oh, I just realized that
She Was All Up on Me Screaming.
Yeah.
Sucker's Back. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, yes. love the little drum at the end. I've been vibing. This has been such a fun album. I love the length of the songs.
I agree with that, and you've mentioned this not in this video, but I think in other videos, somewhere you said that Charli is a fan of kind of giving songs an anti-structure, and I definitely felt that with this song. Yeah, totally. And it's very reminiscent of Sucker, that Sucker sound, and it's another one of those things where it's like she has this pattern of experiences where she puts out these really like well done bodies of work, but like it just doesn't, like her own fan base rejects it and it's like, no, that's not what we were wanting. And so it kind of flops in a way, because it's, I don't know, like that's kind of like her curse and her destiny in some ways, like, you know, obviously until something like Brat. Yeah, I might cut that out because I don't know if that's really going anywhere, but like I feel like she kind of might be speaking to that in this song a little bit, because she's talking about, oh, you don't want it, oh, you do, like it's like, you know, that hot and cold, just the way humans are, you know, walking contradictions, and so is she. Just finding some sort of like pleasure or enjoyment in that, of like, you never know what's gonna hit with people, what's not. It's like you try so hard to predict like what's gonna work, and then it doesn't, and then something you thought wasn't gonna work at all, it's like everyone's loving it, and it's just like, girl, nothing makes sense. So yeah. Anything you wanted to say? I'm still kind of thinking.
Yeah, it's like on like a very surface level, you could interpret it within the context of like, you know, a hot and cold sort of situationship where you're sort of trapped in this cycle with someone who, well, sometimes like you're wanting it, sometimes you're not, and then like sometimes they're wanting it, sometimes you're not, and you kind of are like, it's like hard to find, like be on the same wavelength with that person at the same time. And so you're just kind of like caught up in that, Usher, caught up. It's all coming full circle. She's caught up.
Kind of like you were saying, it's fun to look at this song from the perspective of her maybe saying, okay, well, she has to put out music post Brat. Like we're not counting the Wuthering Heights thing right now. So like she's always gonna make music. She won't stop. That's just like who she is. So she has to have a post Brat like record, but maybe she wasn't really feeling like she knew what she wanted the sound to be. So this could also be her expressing something like that. Like now she's there and she's like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, that way, like that it's so hard as an artist to have to operate on a schedule like that, because sometimes you don't feel inspired, but it's like you have to, because it's like, well, I have to turn this in by a certain date, or like whatever the situation is. Definitely feel like there's so much there. And then also you talking about that just reminded me, I don't want to go to school, I just want to break the rules. Yes. I think it's very intentional that she says, don't want to wait. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. I think you can just listen to her music and get the sense that she listens to a ton of music.
And she's a pop culture junkie, just like we are, and that's why she's able to tap into the zeitgeist in that way, because she's already part of it herself as a consumer, as an audience member. So yeah,
that's what makes her music really fun. Like you said, she's almost like in the scene in a way that other people are not. And it's not because like she's so much cooler, it's just because she always has been. She is, like you said, she's a junkie about that stuff. She voraciously takes it all in. It reminds me of us in that way.
Yes, definitely I relate to that. And yeah, and also just kind of like we were saying, I feel like she could kind of just like, you know, like in a lighthearted way be sort of poking her own audience, as in like, oh, this isn't what you want from me right now, well, that's what you're gonna get. It reminds me of this really iconic Instagram reply from Rihanna, where she made a post about some new Fenty Beauty bronzers that had just come out, and someone commented on it and they were like, girl, we don't want this, like, when's the new album? And then she just commented back, well, this is bronzer. And so this is Charli saying, well, this is Bronson.
Yeah. Anybody from Spotify is watching this. It's not even my like main used listening platform, but please add numbers next to the track.
Yes,
that would be so nice.
Yes, that would be.
Why is it lacking? That's bizarre to me.
It's really annoying. They used to have it on playlists too, and then they took it away. Anyways, track 8, Wink Wink. Are you ready for this?
Yep. Can you wink? I'm just asking.
Can you?
You can't.
Camera 1, camera 2.
I guess
camera
so.
1, camera 2. Camera 1, camera.
I used to lick cream on strawberries in the summer. Maybe I fucked your dad. Just kidding, I'm only saying that for a fact. But my point is I think people can change. I used to jump on trampolines with no underwear on. And nowadays you just wear trousers. You don't get me, no you don't get me, no you don't get me, no you don't. It's the truth and I gotta be honest. I'm not a bad girl anymore, I promise.
Block party.
And I gotta be honest. I'm not a bad girl anymore. Wink, 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 wink. It's the truth and I gotta be honest. I'm not a bad girl anymore, I promise. It's the truth and I gotta be honest. I'm not a bad girl anymore. Wink, 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 wink. Wink, wink. I used to say scream if you wanna go faster. But then I sold my Porsche. My friend Rostam told me I dress like a slut. So now I shop at APC.
Up your ass,
I don't know why you
Austin.
don't believe me. I don't know why you don't think I could be an angel girl. No, you don't get me. No, you don't get me. No, you don't get me. No, you don't. It's the truth and I gotta be honest. I'm not a bad girl anymore, I promise. It's the truth and I gotta be honest. I'm not a bad girl anymore. Wink, 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 wink. It's the truth and I gotta be honest. I'm not a bad girl anymore, I promise. It's the truth and I gotta be honest. I'm not a bad girl anymore. Wink, 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 wink. Yeah, people can change.
I think if you enjoyed that song, check out the artist Baby Queen. That
Oh,
really
yeah.
reminded me a lot of her discography.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Kate Nash or
Yes.
that mid 2000s Britpop again has come through in a few of these songs.
This one was really fun. I liked it.
I
I
did
love that
too.
she says, maybe I fucked your dad, but then the point is people can change. I love nonsensical, stupid fucking lyrics that
Yeah.
are said with a wink.
Yeah, I don't know if she's talking about Rostam from
I know,
Vampire
that's what
Weekend.
makes me think too.
Go ahead and go fuck yourself.
That's
little
cool
boy.
because
you dress
need
like a
to-
slut.
I know. I need to know more there because
Cover up that chest.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, he dresses just ugly. Like, who is he to fucking talk?
Whoever you are, you're not. Regardless of who it is, he still
That's
told
true,
her that
that's
she dressed
true.
like a slut.
Well, but-
so
I always,
don't speak.
when people say slut to me, I'm just always like, what of it? I fucking
Sweet
love it.
little unforgettable thing. Yeah, this one was really fun. And she really, like, it's funny that this one is called Wink Wink. And, like, yeah, people can change. Here's the truth, I gotta be honest. Like, I kind of thought she was trolling. Like, when she was marketing this album and saying she was, like, gonna do a rock album, like, I really low-key thought she was, like, trolling and that the album was gonna be more, like, experimental, like, face shopping kind of stuff. But she really has. Like, this really is, like, her pop punk moment in a way that is so fascinating because, especially with 2007 being kind of like the centerpiece in the track listing, like, it's like she's giving us a peek into, like, an alternate universe, like an alternate timeline where, like, if she was a mainstream Britpop artist in 2007, like, this is what her music would sound like. And it's like she's just, like, doing that for fun. Like, she's giving us like a like a what if universe.
I said we should do a video as
Yes.
if that's what she did.
Yes.
That's what she
Yes.
did. She said, let me make an album as if it's 2007, as if I woke
A
up.
different version of myself.
Yes, like this is me now, but I'm in 2007. So she's arrived in 2007 with all the musical know-how and prowess and knowledge.
Yes.
And that's why she's capable of putting
Exactly.
this out now.
Exactly.
You got it. You got it.
I remember. I still remember. I said it sounded like Rock.
Party. Yeah.
Sorry, my brain's about to
Don't be
explode.
sorry.
Actually.
The Sweat Tour.
Literally.
There's a
Sweatiest woman in
playlist
show
on
business.
Apple Music for the Sweat Tour playlist. You know, one time, it's okay if this is on camera. I don't even know why I said it like that. But one time I think I told you that Ryan Beatty deserves all the pop audience
career
that
of
Troy.
Troy Sivan.
I think I'm coming around on Troy though.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
big.
I know,
This is
I know.
exclusive breaking news.
Like I'm.
I did not know you were gonna say that.
When I hate, and I don't even want to say hate, it's just like when I'm turned off by an artist, like it's just like stamped on them for a long time. It's just and it really
like
wasn't the sound. I never listened to it and was like, this is terrible. I was just like, this is
I
meh.
want that twink obliterated.
This is meh. Like there's nothing here. But then I became obsessed with My. I could not stop listening to that one song. It was just one song. But I would put it on repeat for like days and days. And then it's happening slowly, but I'm listening through and I'm like, I think I misjudged here.
Wow,
They're,
that's a big one.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
It's happening in real time.
You're growing. Growth. Pedal in the pavement.
I think it's some of that rejection of pop, like you said. I still have like holdover about it sometimes.
Are you ready for track 9, Persona?
I have a million, baby. Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder if you realize the way you come across is kind of crazy. Wish you could be honest about your internal dialogue. It wouldn't face me. You like the sound of your voice, and I like the sound of mine. Every day you're so clear, but you say you're doing fine. I love the stories you tell, but I can tell when you lie. Don't fucking choke on your ego when you say you come. I know you're performing, I know that you're hurting, so you try to hide it when you see me coming. Don't wanna confront it, I'm scared, I'm annoyed. You call me your best friend to keep me at arm's length. I light you a lighter, but you probably burn it. Deflect and then shower me in adoration. You think you're so clever, I think you are too. You know I see you when you see me. I gotta say I do respect the commitment to.
I have to say something messy. Are you getting the feeling like this could be a response to Actually Romantic?
Maybe, but I also sort of think that no matter what these lyrics were, that would come to mind because how could it not?
But she's got to be aware of that.
Oh yeah, of course. But like that's her whole thing. She does the wink wink.
Now that's the sunlight. We're both under the influence of life imitating art, and we both know it. You like the sound of your voice, and I like the sound of mine. I see your face in a film, and it makes me wanna cry. I love the stories you tell, but I can tell when you lie. Don't fucking choke on your ego when you see me coming. I know you're performing, I know that you're hurting, so you try to hide it when you see me coming. Don't wanna
popular, but I think there's a few different people that we are supposed to think this could be about.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I was picking up on references to other people as well.
She's had some public falling outs. It's part of her persona. It's part of the others' personas. It's part of the name of the game in like just the wild celebrity world. Like, yeah, but also just like, sorry, were you about to say something?
No, I was just gonna do the same thing you were doing.
Yeah, like, right at the end, we were just talking about it with like the Troye Sivan thing, how like when you are exposed to your mirror, your reaction is, ooh, I don't like that. It's like they say that like when you meet someone who's really similar to yourself, common to be like immediately repulsed by that person, and a lot of times people don't realize it's because they're reminding you of yourself.
The one that it's fine if you cut this, but the one that made me think this has some lines that are about Rena is when she says, I see your face in a film and it makes me want to cry.
Yes.
Because Rena's doing movies now. And I think part of that is because she's so locked up in her music situation.
Yeah. And I love the stories you tell, but I can tell when you lie. I feel like maybe that could also be a reference to like, you know, people, I mean, I'll probably cut that, but like, it doesn't matter.
So I think some of it is also about IKYWGST because Von Dutch is supposedly about her as well.
I didn't know about that. Oh, more lore, more context. Don't want to confront it. I'm scared I'm annoying. Yeah. But yeah, I just feel like this is like a new evolution of like Girl So Confusing and Sympathy is a Knife, and she's really coming to terms with that. All of like, yeah, basically like what we were just saying, all of these negative things that she doesn't like in those people, she's realizing, well, that's because that reminds me of me. Like, I do the same shit. I have the same issues. I express myself in the same ways. Like, all the stuff they're doing, I'm also doing. It's just everyone has their own justifications for like the shitty stuff that we all do. Yeah. Like, everyone has moments where they're selfish and they make like self-centered decisions, or they make decisions even that they actively know is gonna like hurt somebody else, but they're like, well, weighing the options, like, I need something out of this situation, so I just have to like let that be collateral damage. Like, you know, that is the human condition, is that we have situations that test our morality and test our sense of self.
I really like that she has this line where she says, wish you could be honest about your internal dialogue, it wouldn't faze me. I just find that really relatable as somebody who, for good and for bad, like, puts a lot of weight on being able to admit harsh truth to myself.
Yeah.
If somebody else can't give me that, it's a big problem.
Yeah.
I think this song is also going to have really good replay value, not just because of the sound, but these lyrics. Like, it's all very relatable.
The production was very Wheatus. I know at this point everyone knows the song Teenage Dirtbag, but if you listen to the whole album that song is on, the background, the whole instrumental of this song was really giving me that whole time period, and almost even kind of leaning into more of even like that psychedelic, like late 90s, early 2000s rock, like Sublime. I felt like there was maybe a little bit of a Sublime influence on this one that was really refreshing.
Charli herself is pretty self-aware, and I think you can, you know, listen to her music and realize that, but these lyrics kind of make me wonder if she doesn't get, I don't know if I'll be able to explain this right, not because of like the gossip of it, but if she doesn't get enjoyment out of other people writing about her, not because like she's being talked about, but because other people can also share these harsh truths with the world about herself in a way that she also does. Like, when you make music, you kind of like fillet yourself from the world.
Yeah.
And I just have a feeling that even if people are making music subtly or unsubtly that's about her in a negative way, I bet she still respects that, because
exactly,
that's just like who she is.
Yeah, exactly. And there's definitely yeah, you're really hitting on something big there.
I think that line about I'd light your letter, but you'd probably burn it. I think that kind of hits on it. It's like I know. It's like she would sing their praises, but they wouldn't believe her because
You think you're so clever. I think you are too. You know, I see you when you see me. Almost kind of laughing to herself because she's like, oh my God, this person doesn't see it. But like, I see that like we are mirrors of each other. Like we are Sherlock and Moriarty. And like this person doesn't even know that that's what's going on. Life imitating art, and we both know it. Yeah. And I just love that repeat that repetition at the end. I know you see me when I see you. When you see me when I see you. When you see me when I see you.
She loves the back-to-back. You know, that is one thing she's really good at. Like when she does repetition, usually I never find it like grating.
Exactly.
Or annoying.
We talked about that in the Bella video. Charli definitely has that same thing I was talking about with Bella. It's like, you have to be good at that, because if you're not, it's painful. It's painful for me. It's painful. That's one thing I'm like a snob about. If you're gonna do repetition in your lyrics, like you better be good at it. And Charli, of course, is incredible at it. Well, we are too. Did you have any more you wanted to say about that one?
No.
Okay, just making sure. We are to the penultimate track. Really means something on an album called Music, Fashion, Film. I know she's got something up her sleeve, and she would purposefully put it at this point on the album.
Yeah, I think if did I interrupt?
No,
you?
no,
okay.
go.
I'm hoping there's some metal riffs in here. Like, why would she put that in there?
Yeah, Magic Metal Montana.
So
interesting.
If not metal, maybe like hoping for some industrial, maybe like hard industrial sound. But who knows? She could give us Home on the Prairie.
Yeah.
We never know with her.
All right, well, let's find out.
Oh, wow.
No lyrics.
Calling you AG in my phone book. Feels so special just to know you. You're my best friend, but we don't talk. We make music, we talk that way. Drinks on whiskey, but not really. You don't drink, so we drink for two. Love your haircut, love your dance moves, love your girlfriend. I cry if you died. You speak my language, but we're different. You like old things, magic metal, and Montana. I want your love with only child stuff. We're the same. I'd be nothing without you. I think you told me, you think I told you. You believe me, I believe you. Thank you so much. I'm lucky, 'cause
Is that Jimmy Eat World? May Angels Lead You In? It sounded like that song for a second.
I'm gonna be listening.
That makes so much. I never said thank you for that.
Oh, it is.
It is.
I hear it there. Yeah.
You'll hear it again right at that point when you.
I'm having a big moment right now.
Oh my god. That was about A.G. Cook, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Like just a little love letter song to their friendship and, you know, business partnership, collaboration, creative collaboration.
I like that one a lot. You said it. If you like Clarity from, or that's not what the song's called, but if you like Jimmy Eat World, yeah.
Now I'll never get a chance. He does like a weird accent in that song.
He does, yeah. Well, that was the first album when
May angels
I won't get into it because I could truly talk endlessly about it.
Yeah,
so.
But I really felt that, and that song makes me cry every time because I have so many friends that I've lost that I, feel that way about. But and just, she experienced that with Sophie.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say that's part of what makes it special because he is here and they probably made this together.
Yes,
so
while this person is still here, I'm gonna give them this love letter now. Oh my god, I'm so emo. Okay.
You can tell that it was a hard won lesson.
It feels so special just to know you. Oh, this is just so sweet. I think you taught me. I think I taught you. You believe me. I believe you. Because that's why, right when she says, thank you so much, I'm lucky. Because, that's when I was like, it's like, I never said thank you for that. But, and you make it easy for me. Just that feeling of that person that you have that effervescent creative energy with, that you just feel so safe with them and so at ease. It's almost like having another version of yourself that's outside of you, that you're like, if I just could take myself outside of myself, it'd be this person right here.
Yeah.
And that's why we can just flow so easily together that it's really special to have those types of relationships, especially in a creative relationship. That is something that is really rare and special. So, Magic Metal Montana. And those are the things that I guess, she says you like old things. Magic, metal, and Montana.
I wonder which of them is the Jimmy Eat World head. I mean, maybe both.
Probably, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's probably something it's a special thing between just them. Oh, yeah.
Anybody has Jimmy Eat World thoughts, please put them in the comments.
We've been getting more views on that one SVS with the Jimmy Eat World
Girl,
song.
I was in the fucking fanfiction.net space
I
for
know.
Jimmy Eat World. It was embarrassing.
We've all been there. And if you haven't, you will be soon. Okay, well, this is the last track on the album, No One Lasts Forever, featuring David Cronenberg. And that's what we were talking about with the Videodrome thing. That's the whole theme of you're trying, chasing immortality, digital immortality, especially in this AI age of being able to just upload your consciousness and live as a digital being for all eternity. Who knows what's on the horizon, but I am ready for Mother and Father to let us know. Are you?
Yes.
I love that lo-fi production.
Everyone thinks I've got a problem, since everyone knows my name. That I'm irresponsible and rude, that I'll put the drugs in my veins. makes me that you know you're better than everyone in the room. But know that nothing's gonna last forever. And you're not gonna last forever. You're not gonna last forever. Nothing's gonna last forever. Nothing's gonna last forever. You're not gonna last forever. You're not gonna last forever. Nothing's gonna last forever. Nothing's gonna last
TV static.
As I was lying there on the sidewalk, I did not think about art at all. I thought about people, I thought about life. Yes, sure. And that's why I like being close to my house. Somehow that was comforting, even though it makes no sense, you know. But no, I wasn't thinking about art. And I wasn't thinking about art as endurance, as immortality, you know. I mean, we can talk about immortal artists of various kinds, and it can turn out that, yes, some artists have created art that has really survived thousands of years, and that's fantastic. But experientially, for them, they are dead, they are gone, they are not experiencing that. These are true things, and thank goodness for them, I really feel. And you hear me assuring you that oblivion is freedom. They are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever, they are dead.
So much to be said. So much to be said, but perfect note to end on. It all makes so much sense.
I know I said earlier, I was kind of joking. I know I said that this album sounds like if she went back to 2007,
Yeah.
but like from today. But now that it's closed out, I kind of think that's exactly what she did.
Yeah. I don't want to go home. Now I'm more confident than ever. Yeah. Don't think twice, don't think about it.
Yeah.
Yep. This is like the more like darker, older evolution of that song.
And like that's why I find like this song, but
she is thinking about
the whole album interesting, because she's talked a lot about the idea of, you know, her art outlasting her body and herself. Like what do we leave behind as artists? Well, she's proving in and of itself that the art is immortal, because she's basically gone back, and it's like, it's as if she has gone back to 2007 and made music now that she would have made back then if she had the knowledge back then that she did.
Yes. And it's, you know, it's like what's in some of the David Cronenberg quotes at the end, you know, this message that they together are I know it's funny because he's obviously not singing. It reminds me so much of the song on Olivia Rodrigo's album with Robert Smith, like the song that they have together, and just the way that they are like singing as one and like bringing across that message as one. I feel the same way in this song, just very differently, because obviously it's spoken word, it's not like singing and harmonizing and stuff like that, but they are vocalizing together to bring forth this message. And you know, that's the thing, is that like, even, you know, he's the director of Videodrome, so people are always asking him about like that question of like, well, do you really believe that? Like, do you think that that is like the secret and the answer to life? And I feel like what he and Charli are saying here to that question is no. Like, we as humans chasing immortality and living in fear of death, we are actually chasing something that we don't really want, because the beauty of the human experience is the fragility of it and the permanence of death. That like all of these moments and all of these experiences mean so much and are so special because of death, because in the end we all die and we can't come back. Like, and if you've ever lost a loved one, like, you know that feeling of grief that first time where it's like you realize how real death is and how final and permanent it is. And it's scary. It's not fun to go through that. It's hard feelings, but it's the truth. And, you know, I think it's so poignant that David Cronenberg is saying, thank goodness for that truth. These are true things, and thank goodness for them. Hear me assuring you that oblivion is freedom. I don't think it's not like he's saying that in like a pro-suicide sort of way, because a lot of people get that message from Videodrome as well, and I've never taken that message from Videodrome either. It's not the suicide that's the point. That's like a metaphor in the film. Oblivion is freedom because of that, you know, the human condition, of the fact that we can't be around to experience what we will leave behind. So who knows if any of it will be worth it. Like, we literally don't know. We just have to do it anyway. And we all have to make our own meaning and find our own purpose, because there is not one universal truth or one universal savior that's gonna like fix us all, or, you know, give us all meaning. You have to come up with it yourself. Or you don't have to. It's like, you don't have to have the meaning. It's like there is nothing to find. It's like you're chasing something. It's like you're a dog chasing your own tail. It's like, give up the ghost in a way, or don't. It's like whatever you do is gonna be the human experience. And I think it's such like a metatextual level, the way she sort of manipulated his voice at the end for him to say no one lasts forever. There's a lot there.
The way that repeated, it kind of made me think about Take Me Back to Eden, because one of the prevailing, I guess, messages that they were getting across with that marketing, and it was in the marketing because it's not a lyric in the album, but they said it over and over again, nothing lasts forever. Just stuff to think about, because that whole album is about like you said, death and existentialism, meeting your maker, and
what do I have to show for it,
yeah.
And why, and does that matter, and why, and, you know, all those existential questions.
Yeah. She had made this music in 2007. She probably wouldn't have lyrics like that because she was a teenager.
Had those experiences.
Yeah, that's why it feels like her from today, going back to that time and recreating those sounds, but with the knowledge and experience of her 34-year-old self. That's why I think that feels like that.
And I just love the way the first song being rock music and the last song being this one, No One Lasts Forever, because I was gonna bring this up when we talked about rock music and I didn't, but now I'm glad I didn't because I can bring it up now. I love the way the rock part goes on for like an uncomfortably long amount of time. It's like, I feel like that's why a lot of people had that sort of like revulsion reaction to it, is because it takes you out of the moment. It like takes you out of the beat of the song and you're like, oh wait, that was supposed to stop. Like that wasn't supposed to go on for that long. But she does it that way on purpose. It is supposed to make you uncomfortable. It is supposed to jar you and take you out of your element, and force you into the present moment. And I love the way that the lines at the end, they are dead, they are gone, no one lasts forever, that goes on and on for such an uncomfortably long amount of time. It's like you can't enjoy it. You have to just sit through it. But in just sitting through it, you find things that are like, oh wait, I'm picking up on something, I'm hearing something, I'm finding something in this. Like, it's your choice to not just sit there and be miserable. Like you have to look for the light. Solid album for me. I had so much fun with this. I think you're all haters. I think you're all dumb. I think you guys don't know movies. You don't know music, fashion, or film. So that's why you don't like this. Sorry. Get educated. We made it though. We made it. I'm so proud of you, and I'm still scared for you. I'm gonna be so worried like all weekend.
Oh gosh.
On your ass too about going to the doctor.
Oh god.
So prepare to be bothered by me.
I'll try my best.
8/8, Lion's Portal. We've really unleashed something quite powerful listening to this album on this day. I mean, you literally had a seizure.
Yeah.
You literally had a seizure.
She almost killed me.
Yes. And she would have been like, good.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
exactly what I wanted to happen, bitch.
No joke, if you
Music
made a
that
TikTok
kills.
about it, Charli killed my she would respond to you.
Yeah, sipping the Panera lemonade. That would be like her apology video.
Well, I'm sure she would give you like a ticket to a concert or something.
No, she would like send me like something weird in the mail that was like, I don't know.
One of her branded dildos that she used to sell as merch.
And it would say Soz XX. SOZ XX.
The Essex Queen.
I loved that. I can't wait to listen again. I've been like, this came out July 24th, so I've been like waiting with bated fucking breath to hear this album.
We had the album stacked lined up.
July was crazy. It was like every single artist was like, oh, what if we released this month? So overwhelming, but now we've got so much good music to really process and get into.
And that's just stuff that we film, because we also just listen to tons of music on our own, like stuff that wouldn't resonate with the audience, which is why we don't film it.
Yeah, but speaking of which, we will be taking a little bit of a break for the rest of August. We're coming back with I believe the Holding Absence reaction. They have a new album coming out August 28th. So around that time, early September probably is when that video will go up, and we'll just keep rolling from there. Like I said, we've been getting a ton of requests, which we love. Like, we're keeping a list of all of them. We'll try our best to do as much as we can. And Happy Lionsgate Portal. Well, this will probably go up next week, so we'll be through the portal by then. The portal. That's so, the Holding Absence. It's all, we're going through the portal, and then when we come out, it'll be time for the Holding Absence.
And that album is called Modern Life is Lonely.
I feel like it's really gonna pair well with what we've just heard.
Me too.
The existentialism and the art and the digital and the media.
I don't have any new like curated playlists, but I am starting one for what I listened to in July. So check it out.
Check it out. Link below. And
thanks for watching. It's
been a cool summer. Well, it has been a cool one as well.
Yeah.
So.
The Bananarama kind.
Life could be worse. No, not really. This is the worst.
This is the worst.
This is the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway,